There are 4 ways to make money. Either you trade your time for money, or you trade information for money. Or, you provide a product or service or put something to work to get the money. I will repeat. We will look at these things one by one. And these are the main ways that money will arrive in your bank accounts. Remember the things I told you about money? Like going on the attack, it's like understanding where he's moving. These are the 4 main ways money is made. The first is to trade time for money. That's how most jobs work. There's no harm in working. A lot of people come and tell you to quit your job. There is nothing wrong with working, and it is better than doing nothing. But this is only the first level. This is just the first level of how money is made. So what you do when you have a job is give your time for money. So a person could tell me that if I stood here all day, then he would give me an amount of money. And if I accept, I exchange my time for money. But what's the problem with giving your time for money? Who knows the answer? I tell you the problem. The problem is that you only have limited time, and it is very complicated to get rich if you give your time for money. Because for a certain amount of time you have to sleep. You have to eat this way. So time for money is a good thing. And of course, the more well-rated it is, the better. And that's okay. You can do more, but still time is limited, and that's a problem. The second thing is information for money. The good thing about this approach is that your time isn't explicitly linked. So if you do something like a video giving information, you can only film that video once. But it can be sold 1,000,000 times and gets paid every single time. So time is no longer connected to money. So a lot of people make money purely on information. And this can be done in a lot of ways. It can be done like I'm doing now. I make money based on what I know right now. Right now I'm selling information to you. I know some information and I am giving it to you. Even high-level consultants do the same thing. Information has value. We live in the information age. The thing I want you to write in your notes is that the most important things in this world today are information and attention. If you have information, you can attract attention, and then you'll be rich. Because if you can attract attention, then people will listen to you. And if you have information to give him, then you will become rich. This seminar is an example of how a person who knows how to attract attention can give information. Then he can make some money. So information for money is better than exchanging your time for money. Whoever is sitting here must surely know something that others don't know. It doesn't matter if it's about how to play the guitar, how to play the piano, or how to fix a car. It doesn't matter what you need to have information that other people find useful. This information can become a weapon and can be turned into money. We'll figure out how to do this later, but it's not very complicated. You have to be able to attract attention. You have to produce some videos, some material on this thing, a PDF, whatever. You have to explain to people what you know. You need to establish credibility and then make people understand that they can trust you and will pay for your information. This is another way to make money. The information. Keep that in mind. Write it down. Because when you don't write on a piece of paper and then you also have to sit down and think about what you know that other people don't know, there has to be something that you know and that information is of value. You have to convince people of the value and get them to come and buy it from you. Next, what? This is what most companies do. They provide a product or service for money. This is different from information because even if you are providing a product, a service, you have information. For example, if you repair cars. You know how you fix cars, you have this information, but you're not selling the information. You are selling the service, which is different. The information would be to sell a book that explains how to fix my car. The service, on the other hand, is to come here and fix it for me. So you sell a product or service for money. This is what most companies do. It's very simple. They make a service or product and then sell it for a certain amount. This is actually how most big companies make money. But in the modern world, it is quite difficult to do this. And it's complicated for one person, because most of the products and services are monopolized. They are monopolized because everyone already sells everything, and now we live in a global economy and there isn't a product you can think of that you can't buy on Amazon or find it at a better price. From China they sell it for a cent or two of profit, so this path is getting more complicated, unless you are truly unique and can build a brand that can attract people. For services it's easier, but the problem with services is that these are again linked to your time. If you're providing a service, then you're still trading your time for money. You understand that on the product side it is complicated. On the services side it's complicated, on the time side it's complicated. So right now the only side we have that is scalable is to trade information for money. The next thing is to let something else do the work for you. That's what corporations do, and super rich people let other people work for them, or let money work for them. So, to free up their time, They delegate other things to do their job. So a company decides to start a new service and advertises its service. Then they'll hire people. They'll hire people to work for them, and these people will trade their time for salary. They leave their time in exchange for the salary, and the company will keep the earnings. Then the head of that company, while he's the one running things, his time isn't explicitly linked to earnings. Also, what super rich people do is let their money work for them. It's your money working for you. It's even better than people because people need to be managed a lot more than money. Your money doesn't have to be managed. Money works when you have millions of dollars and you put it at 10%, you get 10% return or even 3%. You will get rich off the interest by doing nothing. So letting money make more money is great. But you can only do this if you already have a lot of money. So let's go back. We analyze having people working for you. It's complicated to organize. Because you have to sell a product or a service to get more people working for you, you also have to manage people, and therefore for a long period of time you won't have free time. This is one thing. The second thing is to have the money work for you. However, this requires that you already have a lot of money to earn more. You have to have a lot of money for this to work. And today most people don't have enough money to let money work for itself. You still have to let the money work for you. In any case, I will talk about it. But you can't live on these products and services alone. We have already talked about it. Your time will be connected to them, and selling products nowadays is extremely difficult, unless you are very strong with your advertising, or you manage to do something unique. Services are linked to your time. Time for money is limited, so again no, not a good route. So of the 4 ways to make money, the best is to make money from information. Information for money is the best bet you can make to make money, especially online, because people go online for information. People Google things every day. People sit around looking for information all day long, and it's more full of free information. But you'll still be amazed if you can establish credibility and attract attention. People want free information, but they want information from you. So imagine playing guitar, that you are a guitar player. If I Google how to play guitar, I'm sure there will be endless free information to teach me how to play guitar. But if I see you playing guitar and the way you play is very beautiful and your social networks are good and you manage to attract a lot of attention, also if you tell me that you will teach me how to play guitar for a very low amount of $100, I won't want to learn guitar from anyone other than you. I don't want to learn for free. I want to know what you know, because you have the credibility and you have the attention. So don't worry that the information you know is already free on the internet. Don't worry about that. You have to worry about establishing credibility and attracting attention. Information for money is the easiest way. I'm not saying you can't make money the other way, but I will still say that this is the best way to make money almost instantly on the internet. The right thing to do is to try everything if you want to get started. If it's starting very low, you have to do everything to get money. Because what is the ultimate goal? The ultimate goal is to be like me, and number 2, you have to put your money to work for you. I have enough money now that I can take my money, give him a job, and do nothing and talk to nobody. Do nothing. But you have to get to this point. You must have a lot of money. So that's the ultimate goal. Have the money that works for you. So until you get there, you have to do everything. You don't have to waste your time. If you have free time, you must exchange this time for money. A lot of people finish their work and say, I've finished my work. Now I can relax. If you want to relax, that's fine. If you want to get rich, you don't have time to relax. You have to find something to do with your time. Something that will get you more money. If you have free time, you must exchange it for money. See you next time.